and I can't even hear it.
Yeah, that's how I do, man.
Okay, we're having a quick pause.
Pause.
Huge lag. Okay.
Can we remake?
Yeah, I guess we can need.
I don't really know.
He hasn't even moved his probes.
Oh, okay. Alright. Looks like I can actually play that music after all. Back we go. Guys, yeah, we're just going to have a very quick break while he remakes the game. Looks like he had a little bit of lag, so we'll see.
Okay. Just making us referees and starting the game.
And here we go.
Second time around.
Yeah, I've got a feeling of deja vu right now, Star. What's going on?
You got drugged?
What? No. Alright, so here we go in this game, Ohana. That is the map. It is Infused versus FXO. 2-1 the lead is for Team FXO against Infused, and over here in the bottom right hand corner we have Infused's new player, Znow, been on the team for what, about a week or two now?
Yeah.
Not very long.
Like
Swedish Terran player. Is very good from what I hear. I haven't seen all too much of him, so you're going to have to fill me in more than the other way around, because I have to admit I haven't seen overly too much. I do know that he is a very strong player, but over here in the top left hand corner we do have FXO's Elbegast, who is on a hat-trick right now. He has taken out 2 Infused players so far, taking out Johnny on Shakuris, and then taking out Fargo just then on Antigua Shipyard. Can he make a 3 in a row against Znow? So, what do you think about Znow in general? I mean, I know you know him pretty well. He's a Swedish player as well. Did you meet him at DreamHack? Or have you,
I met him at the eSport SM, which is like Swedish championship.
Oh, look at this. Look at this Z for Znow right there with the rally SCV. That was so sick.
Oh, I didn't see. What did he do?
Do you know how Hook rallies the SCV in the heart?
Oh, cool.
Znow did it with a Z, like Zorro. Oh man, so cool. The Zorro Terran.
It's like I do stars sometimes.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that.
Okay, so Znow, if we go into a bit of his gameplay, I know he likes the ghost push, but I don't know what he thinks of it on this map. It's better on maps where there isn't really a ramp.
Right.
As dual site and...
Tal'Darim and...
Yeah, exactly. It's better on those maps. So I don't know what he will do here. We see he will probably go for 1 Rex expand, since he has that 400 minerals now. Oh well, he's going for the orbital before, of course.
Yeah, it comes at a weird time. You have to get the orbital first, and then you're still at 250 minerals, which you can't really do anything with. It's like, where have we got these 250 minerals for, man? I'm still a mile away from my expansion. But now, yeah, he's just going to throw down that command center down at the bottom of the ramp, and then he is going to send out this other SCV just to get a little scouting information off. Now, I think the scout is a little early from Znow. Normally you want to scout roughly around about 4:10, around about the timing. 4:10 is roughly when the first starter comes out. So anything really early before that is, you know, kind of really early. I mean, but he does see that Zealot come out. Now that's one thing. Seeing that Zealot come out immediately, now that's a good tell, because he knows there's going to be a little bit of pressure put on. So he might need to put down a bunker sometime soon.
Oh, and he actually got 2 hits off with that Zealot on the SV. It's I think I like this by Znow. He's getting his SV scouted early, because if Elbegast isn't going for Zealot, he can just make that engineering bay and slow down the expansion from Elbegast really long.
Yep.
And but Elbegast is doing the same thing. He's getting the Zealot and the Stalker really over to his opponent, and we see the bunkers going up. So this Zealot won't do very much. But he sees the expansion going up, and that's a good tell. That's a really good job by him. because now he knows there won't be some kind of all-in.
Yeah, or like a 2
for now.
racks, you know, kind of plays like that. Absolutely. We do see a Sentry coming out right now instead of a second Stalker. That's a little weird. What do you think about that? Instead of getting that second Stalker, going for that Sentry immediately.
Yeah, I don't really know why he's doing it, but
Yeah.
maybe he got some. I mean, it saves up energy of time, but against those 2 racks all-ins, you often want to have the second Stalker so you can carry those Marines.
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah, so
A little bit weird.
And we see Znow actually going for a variation of the 1 Rex expand. He doesn't add 2 more barracks, he only added 1 more, and he's adding add-ons. So he will have 2 Rexes, but he will still be able to produce 2 Marines at a time because he have that reactor on it.
Yeah, this is definitely interesting because on one base you can do this kind of play, you know, where you get the 2 barracks, a reactor, tech lab, and you just put a lot of aggression on to try and break the Nexus. Looks like he's doing I mean, but you get combat shields, but this time, you know, he's doing that after expand, but he's going into stim, so it's, yeah, like you said, it's a different variation. It's really interesting to see what he gets out of this. He's going for stim first, which again is very interesting because he has so many Marines out right now. Things like you know, combat shields sometimes would be the better choice early on, but he is going for that stim, and now he's going straight for factory, and now another barracks. So.
Yeah, so it's a variation to get that factory quicker, I would imagine, or maybe have a little more economy. I'm not really sure, but he's getting that engineering bay quick as well. So he's doing a lot of tech at the same time, and now he doesn't need to make those add-ons for those barracks later. He got that reactor already.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look to see what actually advantage he gets from this. Maybe, yeah, like you said, just gets that factory up a little bit earlier. But that's just really all about it. I mean, he is starting +1 now as well. That's where the gas would have went from.
Yeah, and he had to call down the supply now, so that was a bit bad. He got supply blocked and had to call down the supply.
Well, I mean, people like Artosis has been saying quite a lot recently that calling down supplies is actually worth more in the long run than mules. Mules is definitely a short-term gap. The way the maths work out is that supply drops are actually long-term more cost-efficient, unless obviously you lose the supply depot that's built on top of, which is a little interesting thing to keep note.
Yeah.
But if I could remember the maths, I would definitely tell you all. But
yeah,
like
yeah,
man, I'm not that clever with maths. I can't count.
Exactly.
Oh,
Okay, so
but I
this
can
is
count
Mateo.
3 gateways coming out right now, an extra 3 gateways. So that math is pretty good.
Yeah. And we see Blink and Robo is already on the way. This game, Elbegast went for that free gate into Robo, so he went for the a bit safer build. And now he's getting Blink as well and adding 3 more gates. We will see if he's trying to do some maybe Blink up into the base, Blink all in of some kind to just harass Znow really much. But Znow dropped a really good scan on the base of Elbegast, so he knows the 3 extra gateways. He knows about the Twilight Council researching something, and he knows about the Robo as well.
So Znow is just gathering his army together. He's getting the combat shields and concussive shells at the same time. Is getting double medevacs. Interested to see if he's going to get another 2 medevacs straight off the back of this. I think he should do. He has no...
He's a bit low on gas though. He hasn't taken that 4th gas. He's instead opting for that 3rd command center first.
Yeah, I do think he needs to add that command center now, which is very good timing, because he's going to do a little bit of pressure. He knows that he can delay the 3rd of the Protoss for a little while because he has the stims. Combat shield's about to push. It's actually very nice timing. Look, the combat shield's about to finish right now, and he's on the other side of the map. So this push is definitely well timed out. And let's have a look what Elbegast has right now. Elbegast has a lot of stalkers, but
and they're Blink stalkers.
Yeah, but
if he makes this really good, he will just kill all of Znow's army, I will guess.
Are you sure? Yeah, maybe so.
It's Blink. It's really good. If you micro it correctly. But now he needs to back off because now all the shields are down. And he loses some stalkers. So it could have gone worse for both of the players if they didn't micro correctly. We see Znow is just trying to do everything he can with his last units.
And actually lose the medevac. So kind of traded, I don't know, I want to say A little bit
I
in
think
Elbegast's favour, because he lost,
yeah, okay, maybe.
because Znow lost everything. He lost the medevacs as well.
Yeah,
But the supplies are very even. But then again, Snow's third has been building for longer, so
yeah,
long term Snow's going to be a little bit ahead. Because let's have a quick look at the income tab. He's actually even on SCVs, but harvesters. Remember, he has the mules as well, so he is definitely going to be ahead in terms of economy for the foreseeable future. We do see a Colossus switch on the way for Elbegast, and he does have them 2 forges, Chrono Boost, Chrono Boost is 2 forge, man. That's so strong. Oh, it's so good. Um, But yeah, we are seeing Znow just still making their medevacs, and I think it's a good choice for now. But once he knows Colossus on the way, he's definitely going to have to get perhaps a second star pod out with another reactor on, and start getting out them Vikings. But he needs to do so after having a good medevac count. You don't want to sacrifice a medevac count for Vikings because your units will just die. I mean, your Marines and Marauders won't last.
Ghost. He's going for the Ghost Academy now, so he's making the, if we could say, wrong decision. He's making kind of an assumption that since Elbegast had Blink Stalkers, he already tried counterattack, so he should maybe be going for the Temple Archives as well.
But do you not think that on the same reasoning that because he went Blink is to deal with the Vikings, so he'd be going for Colossus? You know, that kind of, you could think of it them 2 ways. You know,
yeah, that's actually true. So he made a bit of a guess.
Yeah.
Since he doesn't know, and always when you do a guess, there is a possibility of being wrong.
I guess, right? There's always a possibility of being wrong, man.
And that's when you get into a bad position in StarCraft 2. And when you guess and you're wrong. If you guess and you're right, well, then you're happy. But if you're wrong, you're not happy.
Oh man, I'm never happy. Even when I'm right, I'm never happy.
So we see Znow is adding a lot of racks. He's adding 4 more. He's going up to a total of 10.
Yeah.
So if he gets this infrastructure up, maybe he can even deal with the Colossus, even though if he doesn't have that many Vikings, because a split on Marauders and just reinforce all the time can beat Colossus anyways.
Yeah, but the only problem is though is when the Charger comes out, it's hard to get into position to to kill the Colossus because Chargers to keep your units back and you can't get them flanks off that you'd like to. So.
Yeah, that's.
So
and we actually see double Colossus as well. So he's going to have soon 2, and then 2 more will get produced.
Yeah, Elbegast likes the style, doesn't he, of getting a lot of Colossus out. Getting 2 robo Colossus is very strong. So Znow is adding them Ghosts.
2 is finished now. We'll see if he goes for 3-3 really quick, or he will try to make some kind of time push now because he's soon maxed out.
Yep.
But Znow will have his 2-2 before before Elbegast can do anything, and Elbegast is going into that 3-3 instead.
That Observer's been with the army of Znow for a little while now. He knows exactly what's going on. There's actually a Marauder in that medevac as well. It's a little mistake. It's very easy to make the mistakes as Terran player when you're moving all your units around, and you can accidentally click on the medevac and everything gets loaded up. But it looks like Znow is wanting to get a little bit of map presence on the go. He already has one in Zelnaga Tower, so he knows that nothing's on his side of the map, so he feels safe enough to move out. But remember that Observer is following his army, so Elbegast knows everything what's going on. Just having that Observer there, that is map control in itself.
Those 4 Colossus, I don't know if he should be attacking into this. This is not really good for him, but he got a bank so he can just reproduce. But he's not starter stepping. I think he should be doing that. He's tanking too much Colossus damage here, and he will probably lose all his medevacs now.
Yep, just like that, big blink forward. And them Colossus, man, Elbegast loves his Colossus. Colossus are pretty good. But then again, like you said, it's just that guess. He went for the Ghosts, and it was the bad choice. He needed more Vikings out, and now he's in a lot of trouble. He has no real army. He is trying to get more Marauders and stuff out, but at this point, Elbegast can 1A across the map and win the game because his army supply is so far ahead. There's nothing that he can do about it.
Yeah, and I think they were pretty even before he went for that fight. I wouldn't agree with Znow on that push.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really bad position. Maybe he thought it was better than it was. And now he's tanking a lot of Colossus damage again. He's just trying to make something happen.
Yep.
We'll see a GG coming out there really soon, I would guess.
Yep, there it is, GG. Elbegast playing extremely solid here in the show match.